Hi there, today I'm looking at the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 3i, the 11-inch 2-in-1 Chromebook. It's super portable, very flexible Chromebook from Lenovo. At around £300, is it any good? How flexible is it? Well, let's find out. Welcome to my channel where I do a variety of tech reviews for everyday tech. Please subscribe, hit the likes, etc., as I really appreciate it, and the YouTube algorithms love it as well. Many of you may have seen my earlier review of the budget Lenovo S340 Chromebook. The review is up here maybe somewhere. Anyway, which was probably what I consider to be an absolute entry level for Chromebooks, a proper budget Chromebook. Well, today we've gone upper level. So what does an extra £100 or so get you with this, the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 3 Chromebook 11, GL05 is the model number for those that are interested. Also known as the IdeaPad Flex 3i Chromebook as well. You might see it down as that. I still think we are in the budget range of Chromebooks, albeit at the top of that. So this is about £300. Might be able to find it less, might be able to find it for more. It is a super portable 11.6-inch Chromebook that uses a dual-core Intel Celeron processor, 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. It's described as a 2-in-1 Chromebook, so more on that later. As I say, it retails around £300. I've seen some for a little cheaper and some for a little bit more. So if you can get it for £300 or less, I think you're on for a bit of a bargain. So let's break it down. Not literally, I mean, let's go through it. I've opted here for the almond colour. Don't know if you can see that there. Now, I don't know what kind of almonds they have in Lenovo land, but it's more a sort of a silvery, goldy grey. Is that a colour? I don't know. It also comes in abyss blue in this particular model. I like this though, as it sort of suits the metallic kind of look and feel, which is in line with the metallic top. There is a premium feel to this. The screen casing here is aluminium, I think, and it does feel something, you know, you'll get on a much more premium laptop. However, they save money on the back on a plastic bottom. But there you are. Overall, it has a very sleek design, as you can see, which I really like. It feels super thin. In terms of inputs, you've got two USB-C sockets. There's one on here and one on the other side there. One of them is a power socket, which is really great to see. And then there's two 3.1 USB sockets, and it uses Bluetooth 4.2. Screen-wise, compared to the budget Chromebook that I reviewed earlier, as I said, this screen feels much more bright and much more detailed. It has a weird size though. It's 1366 by 768p. So, I mean, it's full 720p and it's still a 16:9 ratio, but it's sort of a sort of weird dimensions there to it. It's anti-glare and it has 250 nits for all the nit nurses out there. So it's a touch screen panel. You can see there. It's fairly responsive. And now this really comes into its own when you're using the 2-in-1 aspects that I referred to as earlier. The thing about the IdeaPad Flex range of laptops is the cool fact that the screen turns all the way around, so you can use it as a tablet. It feels quite heavy as a tablet because it's like 1.12 kilograms for a tablet, and I worry about the keyboard being exposed on the other side if you're resting on it. The keyboard doesn't function, because that would be a bit weird because you're holding it like that, and so it doesn't function like that because obviously now you're in touchscreen mode and a little keyboard pops up there. But like any good yoga teacher, you can use it in more than one position. That came out completely wrong. So you can use it in a tent style like that, or you can have it an angle like that so that you can sort of watch the screen. This is ideal for, you know, watching things, you know, watching Netflix or iPlayer when you want the sort of keyboard out of the way. And for more importantly, if you want to use stuff like Stadia or whatever and things like that. Yes, I'm playing Doom Eternal, a AAA game on a £300 Chromebook. Gotta love Stadia, but also GeForce Now, of course, which has a lovely Chrome Chromebook app as well. This flexible functionality is really cool. And you say you can have it in portrait mode, and then the screen orientation happens within a second, as you can see there. Considering this is not going to be used at a desk all the time, it's meant for people on the go. So it's meant for lots of different ways of using it. So whether you're sitting on a sofa, lying on the bed, this is a real selling point of these Chromebooks. They're flexible laptops. That's exactly what it says on the can. No, it's not a 1080p screen, but it does feel so much more refined and brighter compared to its budget cousin. And it's things like this that you're paying that extra £100 or so for. The premium feel, the quality of the screen, and things like that. Other features, of course, it includes a HD 720p webcam here, a mouse track keyboard, which feels pretty responsive and stuff. The keyboard is a membrane keyboard. It's got your sort of standard security features like a Kensington lock and stuff like that, a Kensington slot at the side as well. Also features a microphone and, of course, a 3.5mm headphone jack. The keyboard itself feels very responsive, much better than the budget C340. I think it's absolutely great for productivity, banging out those emails or writing a doc or something like that, which is exactly what this is sort of designed for in terms of its price level and its flexibility. Sound-wise, again, it's not amazing, but a vast improvement on the C340, which, to be honest, was very poor. Sound is powered by dual 2-watt speakers. The battery life in this claims to be about 11 hours. Not that I've used it for that long without ever plugging it in, but that is plenty for most of your usage on the go, and certainly plenty, I'd say, for the average user on the go. So the question is, who is this for? Who is this flexible 2-in-1 Chromebook aimed at? Well, it's definitely a great Chromebook, I reckon, for students, people on the go, with its decent battery life. It has a stylish look, as I said. It's bright enough to watch things like movies and play games if you're using Stadia or GeForce Now and things like that, whilst also having enough grunt to do your basic work like, surfing the web, knocking out documents, emailing, Skyping, or Google Meeting, since it is a Chromebook and things like that. So very, very useful and versatile. And with the additional access to apps on the Google Play Store, which now comes with most Chromebooks and stuff, and a touch screen, it's a real versatile workhorse, as I said, for those on the go at a very decent price. So if you're looking at a kind of a slightly more expensive budget range Chromebook, I think the combination of its flexibility, its premium feel on the top anyway, and the sort of nice clear screen and stuff like that, and the fact that it's got enough power and grunt to get your basic kind of work and emailing and docs and stuff like that, whilst also being good enough to kind of allow you to comfortably play things like Stadia or watch Netflix, I think make this an ideal budget Chromebook. So I recommend it. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. And also, I'd really appreciate if you could hit the likes. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and you'll be notified when I do more tech reviews like this. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you around very, very soon. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.